Whiskey, whiskey on the shelf. You were so quiet there by yourself. Things were fine till they took you down, then opened you up and passed you around. John was the first one to pull you down. He took one drink and he started to clown. Passed you to Hazel, Jane, and Jack. Penelope got you and passed you right back. The doorbell rang and what did you see? In walked Henry, Fred, and Marie. They hit you high, they hit you low, they hit you fast and they hit you slow. Whiskey on the shelf. You were so quiet there by yourself. Things were fine till they took you down, opened you up and passed you around. You dead and wanted another. They reached on the shelf and grabbed your brother. It's a shame the way they did you in. Then reached up and got your brother gin. Grandfather Wine began to tremble with fright, wondering if the party was gonna last all night. Grandfather Wine knew without a doubt he was next in line if the juice ran out. Whiskey on the shelf. You were so quiet there by yourself. Things were fine till they took you down, opened you up and passed you around. Look at everybody, they've got real tight. Now they want to start a fight. John never did nothing wrong in his life. Now he's in the corner with the policeman's wife. Frank's so drunk he can hardly see, trying to make love to Penelope. She took a bottle and hit him in the jaw. That's when the neighbors called the law. Whiskey on the shelf. You were so quiet there by yourself. Things were fine till they took you down, opened you up and passed you around.
She's so nice. She's so nice. She lets me use her body.
Okay, hold up, wait a minute, all good, just a week ago. Crew at my house, and we party every weekend. So, on the radio, that's my favorite song. Make me bounce around like I don't know, like I won't be here long. Now the thrill is gone, got no patience, I'm not a doctor. Girl, why is you lying? Girl, why you move faster? Yeah, me casa su casa. Got it stripping like Gaza. Got so high off volcanoes, now the flow is so lava. Yeah, we spit that saliva. I phone got message from Viber. Either the head is so high, or we let bygones be bygones. My God, you pay for your friends. I'll take that as a compliment. Got a house full of homies. Why I feel so the opposite. Incompetent ain't the half of it. Saturdays with young lavish. The saddest shit is I'm bad as it. These things took from the cabinet. Sorry, I'm just scared of the future. Till 2005, I got your back, we can do this. Hold up.
But she's so nice, but she's so nice, but she's so nice.
Hold up.
But she's so nice, but she's so nice, but she's so nice.
Hold up.
But she's so nice, but she's so nice, but she's so nice.
Hold up.
But she's so nice, but she's so nice, but she's so nice.
I used to care what people thought, but now I care more. Nobody out here's got it figured out. So therefore I've lost all hope of a happy ending, depending on whether or not it's worth it. So insecure, no one's perfect, we spend it with no shame. We blow that like Coltrane, we in here like Rogaine, or leave it like Cobain. And when I'm long gone, whole crew singing swan song, cause we all just ticking time bombs. Got a Lambo like LeBron's mom, no matter where all of my friends go. Emily, Fam, and Lorenzo, all of them people my kinfolk. At least I think so. Can't tell, cause when the checks clear, they're not here, cause they don't care. It's kinda sad, but I'm laughing. Whatever happens, assassins are stabbed in the back of my cabin, Labrador yapping. I'm glad that it happened, I mean it. Between us, I think there's something special. And if I lose my mental, just hold my hand, even if you don't understand. Hold up.
But she's so nice, but she's so nice, but she's so nice.
Hold up.
But she's so nice, but she's so nice, but she's so nice. I treat her badly, but she comes back every time. It goes to show that none of these hoes are worth a dime. But she's so nice, but she's so nice, but she's so nice. she's so nice, she's so nice, she's so nice.
Alright. Good evening, there I am. There it is. Yes, my model that takes a long time to load in. Hello, how are we doing tonight? All 0 viewers that I'm hearing tonight. Yeah, so, how are you guys? Hoping that someone would be here to start off, but no one ever listens to my music mix. Obviously, this is music that I would have shared with a darling woman if I was living in a different era, but here we are in the 21st century, for I am maidenless. And now you get to listen to my music that I will force you to enjoy. Anyways, going back into Fuga Melodies of Steel 4, part 4 of this Fuga Melodies of Steel 1, as I should say. Not many people. I will say that this stream might go on longer than usual because I am off work tomorrow, as the job economy is really slowing down and my temp job is not going to need me for the next day. As of being that, I will be at home and I will continue on working from home. In that regard, I will continue to get the video content up and running and furthermore, try to make life a bit enjoyable for myself. I do hope to see some more motion in the stream. I don't know how I should go about doing this. I would think about doing Twitter, but I don't know how would be the best idea to use Twitter to promote the stream, because I believe you'd have to have X amount of followers already to just merge over, and I feel like it's just better to grow naturally before getting Twitter, because unless you're connected, you could get through, and I feel like it's going to be extra hard for me as a male VTuber in this sphere, because I am, I'm a male, and I'm honestly not a femboy, despite the youthfulness of my voice. I am very much not a femboy, too physically intimidated to be a femboy, so I can't be groomed or coerced into doing sexual favors for viewerships nor collabs, unlike women and femboys, so even then, I think I'm a little bit smart enough to not do that. And yes, it sounds like I'm throwing shade. I have to also beg the question, too. Terrible shit that happened recently. We all know the drama. At the same token, too, we've known about casting couches for how many decades now? And these people live in California. And they treat themselves like producers. And before VTubers, it was Twitch Thoughts. Am I the only one who just thinks that maybe the writing was on the wall off the hop? And yes, terrible that you did end up getting coerced or tempted by such things, but am I a little uncouth to say that you were all, I'm at least hoping, all adults, 18 plus over, in this situation? Maybe possibly a lot of them are in the early to mid-20s, that perchance some of us, VTubers might have, what's the word, known better? I definitely don't defend anyone. I fucking hate the people who are doing this. I'd be disgusted. I am disgusted by such treacherous behavior. Obviously, yeah, it is disgusting. Like, it's not even boosting actual talent, or, yes, there's many talented people girls that did go fall through with this, but simultaneously, too, is it considered, like, I won't say what I really think, because that would, right now, that would probably kill any hope if this does get out there, but simultaneously, too, I hate the people who pulled the shit off, but simultaneously, don't we recognize these things because they've been going on for how many fucking years? And you're an adult, so simultaneously, yes, it is shitty and scummy behavior if someone does go through with tempting you with promises of glory and fame if you suck their dick or send nudes or some shit like that. simultaneously, dude, you still did it. I don't have anything else to say in that regard. Like, if you are a VTuber, and you hopped in on, this thing that's happened recently, and I'm not naming names because I like to be off the radar, but we know what happened, the sexual favors, and this amongst this whole Twitch debacle, and while terrible, especially because of the VTuber sphere, it's currently the biggest fucking news story that there is out there. I just feel as if it's kind of null and void to a degree, because I don't know if any criminal behavior was taking place, or if it was just coercion in the sense of solicitation, which maybe you can invoke prostitution, but how many of these girls were also lewd tubers? So, quid pro quo. How did you get there? But I will say too, Twitch, yeah, let's go to the Mizkif side of like the female viewers, not even VTubers, just viewers. Mizkif's a fucking dickhole. Like we known him for years to be a shitbag. Wasn't like a couple of his groups, like they've been shitbags for a long while. I will still vehemently say that it's been a long-running problem. But I feel like, personally, of all the Twitch drama that's gone on, and you can see I'm not streaming on Twitch right now, but I will start sooner or later, see how long that lasts before I get banned. Arguably, I feel as if, personally, in regards to Twitch drama, the guy that gets sexually assaulted 3 times on camera at the Phase House by those 2 women, the chigger, as I'll call her, and that other bitch, could not tell you anything discernible about her, except she had a flat ass, not a fat ass, that were basically sexually assaulting the guy. Yeah, I'm not going to use cutesy little viewer-friendly terms or commercial-friendly terminology and vernacular. No, he was sexually assaulted. And I feel as if that's probably the most pressing thing. Yes, Emaru, whatever happened to her, what happened to her was fucking terrible too. But truth be told, and yes, the guy should face legal repercussions for such a things, but Emaru got smooched, right? We know this. It was a quick smooch, the dude deked out, because then immediately had a bunch of guys hightailing on his ass. The actual security guard was fucking standing there watching obliviously because he was a fucking soy boy. But the guy that got molested, essentially, got sexually assaulted at the Phase House, I feel like it's more pressing in every sense of the word. That's a pressing matter. Because it was a complete shit show. And this woman admits to abusing her brother to the point she had to flee to China, and multiple videos, like a point of pride. And, myself, and I'm going to just put this out there, very early on my IRL K-Fabe, not even K-Fabe, IRL fucking stories, I've never been sexually assaulted, in the sense of, what people typically imagine sexual assault being full-blown rape, but I've been sexually accosted and sexually groped by women when I was a minor, and that shit just slipped by. In fact, my parents would fucking just do cougar growl noise, especially when it came to a 60-year-old woman that were trying to sexually accost me at the YMCA when I was 15. There's a fucking double standard I'm sick of. I am actively sick of. And yes, I am a hag hunter. I do love MILFs, I do love hags, I do love more up-forward woman. But for Christ's sake, we all fucking know what's real and what's fake and what's actual assault. And I'm not gonna go on just, this is a terrible thing. No, bullshit. These women should be fucking in prison, or at least I'm hoping, I think the guy's name is Saeed, I hope he is going through the legal system, and yes, he can respond on it, because right now it's hot topic, push button issue. Fucking Pokemon, that retarded bitch, getting up all into it too. I just, getting that woman, getting the woman who was sexually assaulted, I think, Brenda Lee's her name, or last name is Lee. I shouldn't say the first name if I don't remember it, but last name is Lee, and she's the chigger. She's the chigger of the two. And the yellow trash. And she she's gonna have her on her stream, or did have her recently. Actually, yeah, she full-blown had her on her stream just as the whole shit show started. Yeah, it really shows that women are such loving and caring. Oh, we stand with Survivor. Yeah, bullshit you do. Bullshit you do. But with this whole current shabacle and everything's consistent like a house of cards, I just grown kind of wary of it all. Like, I'm more concerned of what happens with the guy, Saeed, with his case. That's probably the only thing I care about in this whole shabacle. Because I got no horse in the war games, but when it comes to dealing with like sexual harassment and assault, fuck me, man. Like, I know where he comes from. I think even it's Gundam when he spoke on it. He was the first one, like major one to crack the broadcast about it, and not just like, oh, I gotta wait time for Twitter. No, Gundam, who takes his time with a lot of things, he was the first one to crack out on the Brenda Lee thing of all the major streamers and YouTubers. And Gundam himself was full-blown raped, roofied and raped at a party by his own volition. Like, sorry, not by his own volition. What the fuck am I saying? By his own admission, he was roofied and raped at a party by a woman. And who said to him, the fuck are you going to do about it? And yeah, exactly with Gundam, what the hell would he do about it? Like, this whole thing, and good it's being broadcasted, but even Saeed, if he does go through the criminal justice system, despite everything blatantly on camera, despite them dragging him back, despite them sexually doing 3 times over, bragging about it, and tons of just substantial evidence that corresponds to the case too, and the fact that this woman, this bitch, yeah, okay, she was a minor when she did, no, when she fucking abused her 8-year-old brother for years, when she was in her mid-teens. Like, a age difference, I believe the age gap was like, she did till he was 15, but she was like, I believe like 13 or 15 when she fucking started wailing on the kid. And having to flee to China because she got her dad blamed for all of it. You know, this is the sickening thing, and not just me personally. I think everyone can concur to that sentiment. It's such a shit show that's the, like, second topic issue. Because of all this thing that happened this past week, that's the second biggest thing. That's what people really... No, I just personally feel like this should be the hot topic issue. Twitch, you got... Because this corresponds with the long-running thing with Twitch as well, and a lot of, like, platforms, especially with Twitch. They have a sexual double standard when it comes to female streamers. Simultaneously, they're also hyper-sexually abusive of said female streamers, of female streamers in general, as we've gone back to the VTuber thing. They allow such openly supposed misogynistic behavior from these male feminists, which, by the way, male feminists, that's like a fucking predator in disguise right there, right? We know about the whole male feminist thing. Count the clock. It's like the Dr. Pizza timer, countdown timer. You know, just reset the timer whenever it happens next time. Whenever someone says they're a male feminist, because they're gonna end up abusing. They're gonna do that. We saw this with the whole recent shabacle with the VTuber, and then also the small female streamers being abused by, like, Ms. Kiff. There was that shit show, and people just on standby, not really wanting to take action, twiddling their fingers, men and women doing this, so because it just doesn't really matter to them, or it might look bad at the time being, or they want to do the whole let's wait a whole year to do an expose, because yes, that does tie into the VTuber thing, and yeah, you're gonna throw shit show on me all you want. I don't like either side. I don't have a horse in either war games. I just want to say outright, if you know someone's doing criminal fucking behavior, why the fuck are you waiting that long? Why are you doing your twit long? It's like when people do false grooming accusations, like with Call Me Carson, which, like, dubious at best and then turned out to be false at the most. Like, I call Me Carson one of the biggest ones, because, like, dude was on top of the fucking Twitch game when I was in high school. I used to watch him. I grew up his content just by his style, but when that hit the fucking fan, that was the biggest bullshit I ever saw, because that man had his whole career destroyed. He's not exactly a very masculine guy. Dude had basically built his personality off both who he can accumulate around him, but simultaneously his own personality to work into it. And he really played into the whole softy, easygoing streamer that was very popular at the time. And just, like, seeing shit like that happen, where it's just like, even when police eventually did go see Carson, they didn't really find anything as far as I'm aware of it. I'm talking about, like, this wasn't like a Cure the Wolf situation. Like, they got on his ass fucking hours in, and they could not find shit that would incriminate him. Like, maybe there is something that are dubious, and I will bite my tongue on certain things, but whenever it's like, I'm hearing about Twitch, and we're not gonna talk about the grooming situations or any other fucking shit, cause like, there's a bunch of messy stuff that will make you just puke from hearing it. But when I hear of discern double standards, and I've seen them for years, and I gotta wonder simultaneously, like, if there's a difference between catty girl behavior with the whole Cinder drama. Like, that was the biggest thing for the longest time this year, especially in the VTuber sphere. Everyone could not stop talking about Cinder. And simultaneously, I'm sitting there in the background going, yeah, politically, you may not like Kirsha, but the woman's getting fucking harangued by troons who are trying to kill her, and who are actually doxed and trying to kill her. Arguably, that's bigger than fucking Cinder. By every sense of stretch of the word. Oh, she's not as big of a streamer. A catty, I don't give a shit about a catty bitch slap fight that was going on. It was obviously a set of dog pile. I will continue to ring that bell. I don't like Cinder. I damn well don't like a lot of them that are that mainstream media group, or just don't care to watch them because they're not my type in terms of content. But simultaneously, if you're gonna go off by the metric of problems, why the fuck would I care about like a group of catty girls going at each other? There's a lot of just hand wiping and like high school behavior. Like, they never grew out of high school with that regard. And I want to say I like these people, but fuck. And that was just catty behavior. I really want to really want to reiterate what I'm trying to get at. When it came to the personally, in my opinion, when it came to like comparing Cinder to fucking Kirsha at the time, like, Jesus Christ. And yeah, I watched Kirsha. Oh, big whoop. The guy with Kirsha clips on his channel, the guy who's competing in Kirsha's events as an honorable chatter. Yeah, he's a Kirsha fan. No shit, Sherlock. I fucking like Kirsha. Okay, not as extreme, maybe not as politically extreme as I like to be, but damn well I like her, right? Medicare likes her. I like her. I ain't got no problem with her. She did nothing wrong. In fact, she's backtalk. She's had even shitty takes herself regarding the issues that got her into hot water. And the sense of, she kind of is more lenient to parties than I would be. But what really nerved me was just like, this is the biggest fucking, like, Rima Evanstar, Lydia Nekazawa, and Lydia actually did cover Kirsha, but like, things in that VTuber sense, legal precedents of what was going on, not a single fucking word. Even when Cinder's whole shit show went cold for a couple months because whatever was happening, not one peep, not a single peep to a woman being doxxed, which was like in the VTuber world, is one of the most horrible things that can happen, because that puts you on the radar, that puts you in the sight lines, that puts you on target. It really breaks the whole kayfabe beyond the mask. It's like Macho Libre. It's like Macho Libre wrestling. You have to. Well, that's kind of a double entendre, but it's a Macho Libre. Our mask is the VTuber avatar, and because of the words she said, covering things on stream, just not even really haranguing anything, whatever started the whole shit show, which was just animal violence, getting pissed off because Kirsha dare talk about his creepy behavior first, and show that when he was trying to break into Vealer by force and by shame of the company, that's all it took to kick the hornet's nest. And the response was death threats and actual doxing and trying to actually go to her home with her apartment cosign and kill them. Like, it's insane. Like, that for the longest time. And then going back to the whole precedent with legal issues, if you have actual shit on someone in terms of they legally, I don't give a shit free speech wise, if they've taken action that breaks the law, and I'm talking about it is criminal behavior, We're talking about assault, murder, sexual abuse, sexual harassment, grooming, you fucking name it. Like, laws that break the genocide in the name of God. You'd fucking name it. Right? Why wait and make either twiddle your fingers and do jack shit and hope to stand clear of them and slowly meander yourself away from such a hot button issue? Why the fuck don't you just report it to the police? A lot of these streamers that talk about it, they're not even VTubers. These are fucking normal streamers with their faces out there. Half the girls that have their fucking tits out there. Their whole bodies, nothing's sacred to them. So why the fuck are you so worried about possible, well, I might have people come after me, or I'm a little bit scared. Bitch, everyone knows where you fucking live because you broadcast it. Not just inside your home, but going outside and broadcasting your whole bare ass tits and pussy. Sometimes. And promoting your OnlyFans and doing that shit. And you don't want to go through legal precedents to, I don't know, if you actually have evidence, fucking nail it. Because that's going to do a lot more than a fucking twit longer where obfuscation and cleaning up of hardware and of chat logs can be done. What the fuck are people doing nowadays? Ichikia Yuno. Oh, hey. Sorry, Ichika. I don't speak Japanese. I would love to. Let me translate that. Let me go down and pop it up and do a quick translation. Japanese to English. JP to English. Sorry, Ichika. Let me just let me clear my throat and put this in here. I cannot do that. How are you? Oh, you're gone. Okay. Pity. Good evening. Oh, okay. Good evening to you too, Ichika. Pity you're not here right now. I will get to Fuga in just a few minutes. I'm just ranting to myself. I guess it makes good content. Yeah, no, I'm just a little bit miffed, I guess, because the whole streaming scene is a shit show. And I'm walking into it as a new gun. I have hardly anyone watching, if I'm lucky enough, and I'm very appreciative to the guys that do show up. I am mooching off the Almighty Lolly's channel a bit. Don't really want to, but I guess I have no one to rant to or talk to, and this stream really does relate out. But I think anyone who sees should agree with me in this regard. I don't care politically where you stand. If someone's legally doing something, and I'm talking about when I say legal, I don't give a shit if it's someone said the N-word on stream. I don't give a shit if someone said a slur. I don't give a shit if someone was quoting Mein Kampf or the Eternal Zion or whatever, like any book of any regard. I don't care if they're trying to get the role of Calvin Candy and Django Unchained. I don't give a shit what the fuck they're saying. If they're doing law, like something that breaks a law that underneath conventional morality and underneath God is broken, and you have any form of evidence against it, just fucking report it. Like, because hell, either it's a one done case, or B, you might feed into a giant, larger accumulating case, which is what they typically do for high profile criminals. Think of Jared from Subway. It took them years to do it, and they had that one woman stick around Jared for 5 years and interview him and document all the shit he was saying. The biggest self-incriminator was him. He was his own biggest snitch. Right? Rap snitches telling all the business, they'll go in the court and be their own star witness. That's what I'm fucking saying. If you have evidence of someone doing something, or is the whole Twitch drama, don't do the whole obfuscation, don't do the whole cutesy, I'm going to hide around it, I'm going to tiptoe around it, I'm going to be more business focused, because you'll destroy yourself in the long run. This whole short-term preservation will destroy yourself in the long run. You have no character, you have no morality, you have no backbone if you do so. If you know someone is doing something like that in a higher place, especially with the whole streaming thing, fucking say it. It's a dog-eat-dog world, I get it, but fuck. And I get maybe this rant, if it ever does come up in the future, if I do get big and it comes in the future, you'll go after your sponsors for this one too. Let them. This is my fucking character. I honest to God, if you see something, like on Twitter, I think a few people have done this too. I've heard this, and Kershaw, for example, has done this too. I think other streamers have done this as well. If you see someone on Twitter bragging about something they've done that was illegal or criminal, I mean, that was with like when Mutahar back in the day, before Mutahar lost all that credibility, that's what he did. Like, yeah, Mutahar is not a computer and software engineer, but it doesn't take someone who's an idiot. It doesn't take much of anything to just report criminal behavior. There are avenues, not just through reporting someone on the social media site. Yes, because they might avenue it down to reporting, but you can directly report shit to hotlines depending on what the crime is. If it is an actual crime, I do reiterate that. If it's something to do with speech, I don't give a shit. I actually would be more pissed off if you did something about freedom of speech. If someone has admitted or has temptations and they speak candidly of horrendous shit, yeah, fucking report it. Absolutely, just report it. And going back to the whole Twitch thing, because I keep going off these spiraling tangents, I'm just more disgusted that no one's reported this. They've seen it. They know about it. Why the fuck didn't you do anything? The girls, especially the victims. I'm tired of grown women who play all that, who think they're all that in a bag of chips, talk about how hard they are, and they don't take the fucking easy action when you damn well know that in the court of law, in the court of public opinion, even a false accusation can run a guy through, and you can, and even in court, and I guess maybe it was a couple years ago, you would have walked scot-free of ruining a guy's life, even if it was false. So why the fuck are you all waiting to gang up on it? Like, what is it like a whole drama thing so you can milk and everyone can milk in the most ideal time? It seems like oddly schemy that a lot of the most biggest fucking news stories and communities of streaming and kind of content creation tend to just so coincidentally happen in spring and autumn, the quiet times of the season. Because in winter, people less work, so people are watching streams a lot more. There's less work to do, so people at work, or if they're laid off, are watching streams. Or in the spring, or in summer, where in summer when it's like the kids are back at home, it's vacation time, people are watching streams. So we just drop all the drama in the quiet seasons, that builds up, and we can milk this for a couple months, and then when we get our big viewership spike, we can milk it and have that momentum running into the high seasons. You hear that, when you really think about it, it just pisses you off more. Like, if I was a woman, which I'm not, and I never will be, and I'm not trans, so don't try to send programmer socks my way. If I was in any position, and in fact, if I was in a sexually pressed position, like these girls were, or maybe even some femboy guys that we will see, we might even fucking see it. We might even see girl on guy shit again. And that's going to be a lot more brazen than you think it is. But we might see that. But going back to what I'm saying, with this whole thing, if I was in their position, and it happened to me when I started, I would collect all the chat logs, and I would immediately, not talk to others, I would put that shit out through a legal contact of the area and say, listen, I might have something that might be of interest, either for Better Business Bureau or through worms of investigation. There's like whatever you want to call it, WMIS, OSHA. I think OSHA might even cover this stuff, but there's a certain subsect of OSHA that might actually do it. But mainly like Better Business Bureau and stuff like that. And I put it to them first. And if there's a stone cold evidence case that might be investigated, I'd fucking drop them everything on standby the moment they start getting knocks on their doors. Because honestly, that in the long run is going to do a lot better and protect a lot more people. Because you gotta remember, how many girls that did sexual favors for Miskiff or the VTubers that we don't know the names of. Oh, we're not going to release the names. That's why I didn't like Bao's whole thing. It's like, girl, with the whole Cinder drama, you got screwed by Cinder in terms of girl drama. So I do feel some empathy, a little teensy-weensy bit, because I tend to stay out of girl drama, because fucking hell, high school taught me one thing: fucking stay away from chicks. Especially crazy, especially popular girls, like Christ alive. But when when I hear Bao talking about the whole Cinder thing, back when, it's like, okay, she got shafted, she was the reason why, she was like the catalyst, the main target, whatever. Good, okay, maybe not Shy Lily's cross to bear or like fight to lead or whatever. He definitely said, I could definitely see the rest of it was being a lot of more getting rid of backstab and convoluting behind the scenes to drop this whole expose big drama thing. But Bao, in this case, name the names. I don't give a shit. Just name the names. It is currently this year is the year that VTubing is going through the Western VTubing is going through a mass exodus right now. It's going through a cycle of cleaning house. This is no longer a niche genre. This is a massive industry. And yes, it can be grassroots like I'm doing right now, but quite honestly, what happened? What's going on? What has happened? What has been happening? Just lay it out. That's it. Simple as. Just lay it on the line. Put it all out there. Who was it? Because integrity, that's going to go a lot further. So I have to ask Bao simply, you are fairly fucking large. Unless there's something that is tied to you and that you need to hide in this thing, I don't see how this could do anything but help you. You have your couple flavors with gamer subs. You've had 2 flavors with gamer subs as far as I'm aware of. You've had your cup drops, you had your promotional stuff, you get promotional shit. And that's just not with gamer subs, that's with a lot of companies. You deal with a lot of stuff, especially even with Fansly and I guess more LootTuber shit, because that stuff I'm not interested in, because I don't like LootTubers, I don't want to be around LootTubers, I don't want to deal with. I'm going to be releasing my core tenets of whom I do and don't collab with. The 3 core tenets of mine have always been, before I even started streaming, I knew what it was going to be. It was, 1, don't deal with LootTubers or anyone who's got fans that are only fans. If they do anything of the sort, I don't give a shit if it's just an avatar thing. I'm not fucking dealing with you. I do not convene with hoes. I am a chuddy buddy. I stick to myself, my corner. 2, if you're politically different from me in the sense you want to kill me, tricky wee, I'm looking your way, right? You never saw repercussion for what the fuck you said. Or, Stern Face Connect Blue Rabbit, yes, we know which one we're fucking talking about here, that Quebecois bitch. Go back to Quebec City, enjoy the multiculturalism that's kind of like Rottingham in the UK in terms of what's going on down there. Yeah, hope you go back there. Lastly, number 3, I don't deal with say-sos. If you're say-so and, nice and cutesy, or, yeah, I mean, there's a good list of them. They're not even, just cutesy ones. They just play the character, or they be themselves without any form of political or anything to discern themselves with. You kind of stay away from me. I'm very much off the kilter, unfiltered, very much who I am and what I speak of. But going back to the tenet here, with the whole thing going with this VTuber thing with Bao, or I guess now the new thing, I don't really want to say it, but just fucking release it. You have nothing, you have all to gain from this, and not really much to lose. Maybe some say, well, you're being sexist, or this and that. You saw me in 1 or 2 Twitter comments, but most people are just kind of yeah, we don't like sex pests. We don't like fucking Harvey Weinstein types. We all remember the Me Too bullshit. Because Me Too only did was release that, yes, Hollywood, major power in industry and TV has sexual abuse, and then it turned into a completely diluted shitbox. Kind of like another thing, which even though I don't like it, you could easily count how Me Too went down the same way Occupy Wall Street went down, in terms of the in terms of the branching off and splitting off, and then who's who can say what. We discern everything. Everything's my way. We gotta say it this way. No man can be sexually assaulted. No man can be sexually abused. I'm just saying. In this case, just make it simple and clean. Lay out who said it, who did it. Walk away. Because you are in such a good position in life that you're not a small in a volatile position anymore. You're very stable, and this could easily shoot you up in growth. Despite everything you said, despite supporting Hassan back when, despite having very socialistic takes or eat the rich or kill the rich type things, we know what you did. We know what you said. The best thing you could do right now is just drop the fucking names. Tell the world who did it. It'll do you a lot better in the long run. Right? Anyone who had doubts about you or put you in the crossfire with Cinder's sycophantic things, you might actually win some over. Right? Truth and virtue, and not obfuscation. Just lay down the line. If I was in her position, or if I was a female VTuber's position who had this problem, fucking hell, I said before, I'd just lay it out who it was. Even if I was small, I'm a guy who holds grudges. I'm a guy who holds anger. Maybe somebody not say it's healthy, but I say it's a learned mechanism I've had to deal with, just to keep myself alive in this world, and live in multicultural areas, live in cities. And truth be told, when I hold a grudge, I seek logical but vicious action. It may not be done in the next week. I might only hold for a maximum of 6 months before something's taken. But typically, it is such a devastating effect that it fucks someone over much harder in the long run. I did this with employers. You fuck me around, I will fuck you up 7 ways a Sunday. Fast food place I used to work at, I was the only competent employee there. Either amongst a group of Indians or a group of girls. Guess what? When I fucking quit, I left with no warning. So our busiest times of the season, the ones that sat on their ass and mocked me and said shit to me and sexually harassed me and abused me, or just like verbally taunted me, well, guess what? Because one guy was doing 4 people's worth of work, these 4 people didn't figure out how to do shit. So on that shift, and the shifts following it, no one else could keep up nor figure out how to do the work at a set pace. And fucking that tanked business hard. Oh, when I worked in auto shops, I quit when it's the most horrible time for an employer to expect that. Because I got fucked around. When I quit, I make sure it's around just before tire season kicks off. Because if you fuck me, you abuse me, you hurt me, or you screw around with my apprenticeship papers, you screw me around with my education, you tantalize lies, or I'll be like a proper apprenticeship shop and teach you things, or let you do things, and never let me do that, and then teach, family friends who work for free on your dime, because they're interns or high school interns, and you fuck me over in that regard, your apprentice who was loyal to you for 3 years. Yeah, you know what I do? I fuck you over hard. I make sure you gotta bust your ass for the shit I did. Because I don't believe in dealing with such mistreatment. And especially if I was in the case these girls are, going back to like the whole sexual assault thing, or harassment thing, yeah, you bet your fucking ass I'd ring them right through immediately. Or, at most, wait a month. Because you divulge what your plan is. You legally take precedent, but you go in hard. You blitz them. The term as I like to use is Bodenplatte, which is German for Bodenplatte, which is German for boot heel. Or in other words, I guess it was an operation by the Luftwaffe in the Second World War, and yes, I'm a history nerd, and while I do recognize it's a failed operation, and ooh, this and that, I just adopted the term Bodenplatte. I apply Bodenplatte to my life, whether it be through grudges or motivation or drilling to myself to repair myself. It's just boot heel. Grind it into a boot heel. If I need to tear myself down and rebuild myself anew from my miserable state, I grind myself down like a boot heel going to my skull and crushing me and driving me to dust and rebuild myself anew. If I have problems with someone, I grind them down to dust like a boot heel. I'm very aggressive in that regard. I should make this clear to any VTuber who has dealt with this sexual harassment thing that Bao was talking about. Stop playing the ancillary problem of hiding, right? I get it. Some things are embarrassing. Some things are going to hurt you. I mean, especially if they are not even lewd tubers to begin with. That I can kind of understand. But simultaneously, there's a guy who's had his humility, who's tasted nothing but humility, and has equally lost self-dignity and has had it ripped away many times over in my life. I guess maybe I'm just so used to it. I can't think of someone whose first time it is to deal with such a thing, or deal with such consequences, or deal with such unwanted responsibilities that I don't think they'd understand the mentality I live in, which is, once again, Bodenplatte. For the love of God, adopt it. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. If someone wronged you this bad, fuck them. I don't care. That's what the guy That's what the guy that got sexually assaulted too. Whatever he's doing, I hope it's legally. Like, he was going the legal method. But then again, the legal method's not going to do anything. These girls are going to get fucking away with it. We know what's going to happen with them. But I wish the guy, and I wish many other fucking streamers, and I get it, Asmon covered it, or some other streamers covered it, but we all use the nice words and can't really say what it is. Fuck it. Bodenplatte. Say it like you mean it. Say what it is. Fucking don't even use cutesy words, even if it, like, I hate the fucking everything on the social media sites because all the censorious laws and people worrying about their ad revenue and monetization algorithm. We're so afraid to say words. Every time you bitches say grape to obfuscate rape, all I think is the fucking whitest kid you know bit, the grapist. That's all I can think of. Because it literally is making a joke of an actual crime. Yes, I may joke about rape. I may make horrific rape jokes, right? War's peace, freedom, like as Count Dankula said, war's peace, freedom of slavery, rape jokes aren't funny, right? The rules of 1984. But truth be told, when it comes to such actual crimes, you're not going to hear me making snippy remarks or quirks, unless it's someone who deserves it in the sense of they made a fucking they did horrible shit themselves. If you're talking about full-blown innocent person for no fucking reason was raped, you think I'm going to obfuscate it by saying, oh, they were they were raped. Bitch, he was raped. He was sexually assaulted. She was sexually assaulted. She was raped. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Take it with some sort of with seriousness, right? If we constantly hide and cower away from such words as this, it's going to take all fucking meaning away. There's two ways the words lose meaning. Overuse and abuse, and then obfuscation and censoring. Ease of language, right? I may think George Carlin is a bit of a fag, especially in his later years, a nihilistic little whiny bitch who was obviously off his fucking rocker by the time his 9/11 shit came around. His post 9/11 just rants. But he's got a fucking point about one thing, especially in the only thing I could ever agree with him in the later years outside of the joke about the pedophile death arena was his talk about speech. Because ask yourself this: if we keep using such fairy language around serious topics, like extremely serious topics, or like, and I'm going back to Saeed's case here, extremely serious topics like his, ask yourself this: we change the word of what we typically deal with for warfare in terms of what soldiers deal with. We call it PTSD. See, the acronym is a bit more of a hitting one, but it's still very there are a lot of, I want to say there's more consonants. It's using while it's an acronym, it's very heavily used on consonants. It uses heavily on consonants, as we know. Which, of course, that's, first letter of each word in the acronym would entail that. But I guess he said it best, right? We use the word battle fatigue beforehand, right? If it was dealing with just primarily what the soldiers were dealing with, we call it battle fatigue. Or we had, we had a few other words, but the main one you go back to is shell shock. That punches. It's a phrase that has 2 syllables. Shell shock. Shell shock. You are shocked to your mental core, to your soul, by constant shelling and bombardment of hell. The fact that we start using more flowery and easy and gentle words to not just include everyone, but to also take away the sharp and horrible imagination of imagery of what this could cause. Yeah. Where did that lead to? More people are willing to just keep veterans on the fucking streets, and not even talking about corrupt governments. I'm talking just people are willing to turn blind eyes to government to fucking veterans. But have more sympathy for a crying brown guy that a border can't get in illegally. You got my fucking point with this? I hate the flowery and censorious language regarding such topics that's been happening recently too. No more essay, because you say essay, I think of either you're saying essay, or you're gonna give me a fucking, you're gonna give me a high school essay on Catcher in the Rye, right? I don't want to hear essay. I want you to say it. Sexual assault, groping, molestation, right? Do you get it? You understand what I'm saying? Well, maybe it wasn't actually molestation because it was they were grinding up against him. They fucking molested him. They didn't use their hands, but he still got molested. Okay? He was molested. He was sexually assaulted. Right? That's as flowery as I'm going to put it. Someone casting couch a girl? Yeah, they casting couch a girl. They blackmailed her. They exploited her. And not just the whimpery whining, oh, see, I did porn, but now I feel exploited. No, if you were able to get in their ear enough, because then again, also I have to ask, if what Bao is saying is true, I have to ask the same question too. In this whole shabacle, if she drops the names, did they also have things that they would do if, hypothetically, the girls didn't go, or the possible guys involved was possible guy victims too? Because I'm gonna consider there's probably a few of the guys that got caught up in this shit too that were victims. What they would do if they didn't go along with it? Because if it's just like, oh, you know, we won't give you viewership or raids, I would look at it sideways. I'm like, okay, this just proves a lack of character in your end. It could possibly prove a lack of character. But then again, and then all parties involved are kind of shitty or have no character in this. But if it's a sense of, oh, they did something, they had threats of what they would do, like they had contacts with Twitch or with certain sites or sponsors, and they would fuck them over. Possibly if you're like anal violence, who was friends with Nyara, or openly they fucking talk. They talked before Kersha. So they would have someone to go after them in media and publications. Fucking Sports Kita was connected to anal violence with their Troon publisher too, or their Troon author as well. Right, just keeping on that method. What was going to be the actions taken if you didn't play ball, per se? That's what I'd like to know. Anyway, I guess I've ranted enough. I want to play, I guess you want to say, child furry game with warfare and tanks and trauma. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna say it. Yeah, we're playing Fuga. Enough yapping, as the kids say nowadays. Enough yapping. And I say kids, I'm probably a lot younger than a lot of streamers, to be honest with you. A lot of the VTubers that are like the new kids in the block, or we're yappers, we're using the cool Zoomer talk. I'm like probably 4 years younger than most of them. Like I'm a little bambino. I'm not really bambino. I'm just the new kid on the block. But as the new kid on the block, I also am the most oldest one on the block too. So let's go to the game. I am a DILF. I'm a prematurely aged DILF. Ladies, if you're 35 and up, hit me up. Beep. Time for Fuga. Do 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 do. Okay. Yep, session over. Gonna pause the microphone and see what we're doing. Give me a second. Noise. And we're back. I will be right back with you. Just give me a sec. Oh boy. Ho ho. What do we have here? Oh, okay. Oh. So, before I get into anything, at Universal Studios Japan, there was a American actor. Keep in mind, he only played the character of Leon at the park. So, no, this is not Leon's VAs nor mocap actors who are seem to be pretty chill guys. This guy's name is Matt Gordon, and he celebrated Charlie Kirk's death. And his ass is now being sent back to America because he lost a job in Japan. So, I'm looking at him here, and I'm going to say this. Oh, I pull it better on this guy. Holy shit. I got more of a, I mean, Leon's model is based on a Romanian model. Like, I guess that's kind of a weird double entendre. yeah, I got better cheek lines that fit the role. In fact, I used to get hit on by black girls who thought I was cosplaying as Leon in public, even though I just have a similar style bomber jacket, and when my hair was shorter, I had the bangs. Not because not like I was trying to do a Leon, it's because I'm a big David Bowie fan. Mainly late stage Bowie. Something in the Air is a really good song, keep that in mind. But yeah, no, this Jagoff got fucking fired. How this make you feel, boy? Yeah, it's just so good. Oh, yeah. She forgot the melody till I steal too. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Keep on going. Keep on rocking. Keep on going. Oh, a little tired, but I'm going to play games because I get to play a game on streams. Every time I get to play my video games, I got to talk to some players and pimps. Oh, I'm going to talk to my favorite players and pimps. And by the way, the hoes call me Scooby, because I can't do this anymore. Sorry, I'm just looking at my Discord feed, and I'm trying to get some memes here, and Jesus Christ, there's a monster fucker one. Okay, that's enough Discord for today. We're gonna go back into this. Remember guys, don't date modern women. They're probably thinking about a fucking werewolf before over you, man. Alright. I'll just go. I want the comic. I was brought here to pray, but I'm kind of bored. I'm glad I brought this comic for pages. Yep. Thanks, playa. You know what? I'm gonna be honest here. Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I want the barter for something cool. Oh. Barrel. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the best chapter. See, we're about to be introduced to my G, my homie, my Literally Me Part 2. If Kyle was my Literally Me Part 1, this one's my Literally Me Part 2. Fuck, I'm just saying his name. Jin Macchiato is the best character in Fuga, and this dude becomes a player. Kid goes pretty far with what he does in the next two games. Like, he became a fan favorite. How big is that thing? It's totally falling apart. Looks like a Gasco tank. There you can see the national crest. Oh boy. Asshole. You damn Berman, I'll never forgive you. Wait, we're not Berman. It's a tank, it's not that small. Why are you shooting at us? What? Wait, your kids too? Dude, rocks will do hard. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Were you sitting inside of the tank? So, you guys are for the Berman army? Boy's name is Jin. He's the son of a factory-owned mining area. But when the Berman invaded, they took over the factory and executed his father. I wonder if it's like the Schindler's List scene. She explained that the female officer who executed his father was occupying the factory. Oh, okay. Oh, she was his sole focus for revenge. Can't forgive her, ever. Let me come with you, please. I need your help. What shall we do? Oh, I can't leave him behind. I think we should hear what he has to say. Yeah, I think so too. According to Jin, the prisoners were reduced to nothing more than slaves working in the factory to help free them. The children welcomed Jin to the crew. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, hop and play. Wow, I've never seen like a machine like this before. See, this is why I say he's literally me. If I get into a piece of equipment and machinery like this, well, not really this tank, but you throw me in old aircraft, old tanks, old cars. I guess most newer cars. I mean, if you know how new you want to go up to. You throw me into like ship engines and shit. Oh, dude, I go buck wild. I'm in my nirvana right there. I'm in my euphoric zone when I'm running these things. Hey, what's wrong? I think I might have broken it. Let me take a look. Doesn't seem broken to me. See, it works. That's all you need. Thank you. I think it will all work about. I'm accustomed to praise. Jin left without a word to continue exploring the trans and wide-eyed fascination. Yeah, that's also me too. See, I'm often unappreciated. I get spat on. I'm used to it. Alright. We're talking to the players. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna boost up Jin because I want this player. I want this boy. He's my homie. Yeah, sure. Upgrade, reactor core. Yep. Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll come back to that. I want to talk to Mai. Why do you want to talk to Mai? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna upgrade the cannon. Okay. Say less. Say less. Say less. He's just like me, for real, for real. Huh. This place is really giving me the creeps. Nah, take a seat. Take a seat, man. Farm. Yeah, sure. What do you want to do? I want to plant something on the farm. Okay, 2 of them. Oh, okay. So we want to plant vegetables. Okay, knock off 3 with 1 stone. So get some fruits and vegetables, and that should do. Plant some, I guess. Oh no! What do I do? Do I plant tomatoes? Is that a vegetable? Tomato vegetable? Okay, we'll just do carrots. Plant potatoes. Potato time. Pito. That's a 3-piece knockout. That's a 3-piece combo right there, boy. I want to eat a cheese omelet, you fat fuck! Oh wait, no, that's the kid. Okay, never mind. I want to scope the surroundings in the observation room. Yeah, okay. Gotta play it. We're going to make cheese today. Time to. Oh no. We don't have the capacity to do that. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, kid. No cheese omelet for you. The real question is, I believe when it comes to single father single father applications, the grilling, the repertoire for cooking, for a culinary expertise for single fathers is grilled cheese and barbecue. You can call me on that one. And yes, if I do sound a bit weird, I am still stuffed up. I mean, I shouldn't say weird, that's all you've ever known me to sound like, but I am rather stuffed up. My nostrils are pretty uppity out right now. Not very happy. Oh. Do you want to talk to me? No, don't want to talk to you. Yeah, sorry. Okay, cool. Apparently, let's talk to Kyle. Alright. Go talk to the little shit. See what she wants. Fuck you! Fuck you! Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, let's do it. That's so funny. Sorry. What are you always apologizing for? You do something wrong?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, see? Everybody loves a good old Boron. Boron's our boy. I like him. Good old farm kid. I like the farm kid. Marsha. Oh, what's up, player? Where's Mai? Where the hell did she go? I think she's still in the control room, I believe. You exercising in here? Hey. What is it? Hey, Kyle, where are you from?
Huh?
What? You mean before the village? Well, so you came from the city. What kind of place is that? Well, there's still more people in the village. In the city than the village. There's just way more things to do. More than our village? Yeah, more than 10 villages combined. Cool. Wanna go see the city? Yeah, that's cute. You really don't deserve the line of. You don't deserve to be in the line of combat. Yet you're such a good machine gunner. Oh boy. Why is Mai such a good machine gunner? That's my problem here. Where's Jen? I want him to say hi to me. How the f... Okay, so I want everyone to keep this in mind. Jin is 11 years old. Canonically, he is 11 right now in Fuga 1. So how the fuck do you even voice that deep? How the fuck is his voice this deep? It's horrifying. Yeah, okay, let's do some scrap fishing. Pimp in. Let's upgrade that. Nice. Good, Jen's happy. I like it. Definitely get that machine gun up and running. Good. Alright, let's talk to some players and pimps. I think I want Jin to... No, okay, well the thing is, I want him to be with a different crew member when I do get him. I want Kyle and Mal to... Yeah, I want Kyle and Mal to be together. Hey, Tubby, what's up? I guess for now I might pair him with Boron. Because I don't know what the hell to do with Boron. Jeez, you're fat. Anyway, let's pair him with Kyle. There's nothing but sleazeballs capture everybody, making them work. Yeah, that. Oh, proper etiquette. Look at me, that's my area of expertise. Okay. See, we're players.
No.
What was your dad like? He was a strong man. Ever since my mom died when I was little, my dad raised me by himself. He was skilled in machines, but I guess not so much with socializing and child rearing. I mean, just looking at me, you know that, right? You respect him, your father. I suppose so as a parent and teacher. Well, that's the exact opposite of me. What do you mean? My dad failed his business, and the company fell into someone else's hands and caused a lot of debt. That's why we ended up leaving the city to live in the country. That's why you don't respect your father. I mean, what do you think? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Well, actually, that's something I want to know more about Kyle. Somehow, him and Jin are getting a lot better. I don't want to. Come on, what are you saying? I don't want to.
どうした
I hate you. That's pleasant.
調子はどうだ
Don't drag me down. Back.
あのさ
You people are afraid of me? Nobody trusts me. What are you doing? Stroking my ego? Oh, stroking your ego. Yeah, no, that'd be nice to Kyle.
やれやれ
See, I want these two to be, you know, these two would be my hombres. Talk to the cute girl.
ご機嫌いか
Alright. Roll out, please. Alright, let's begin the assault. Let's go. On route first, baby. Yeah, that's the shit right there, boy.
僕たちは負けない
Alright, and we're gonna queue up formation. I want my boy. Who am I going against? No. Yeah. He's gonna be on the front lines. He woke up this morning, got himself a gun. I'm a chosen one. One in a million, he got that shotgun shine, shame about it. Yeah. Oh, yes. Bravery, okay, attacking. Okay, please, that's standard. Hit him with it. Ooh. I don't trust whatever that's gonna do. Everyone not gonna look first. Don't scream, that's gonna be okay. Oh shit. Oh fuck, that's a big one. Alright. What gen?
さて何が嫌がる
Thank you.
ベルマンの野郎
Dad, what would you do right now? I'm the oldest I can. You're gonna be okay, kids. Hang tight, hang tight. Keep it in. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Yeah, cool. Uh-oh. No, you can do it, boy. Everyone, what the fuck?
大丈夫よ
That's so much fun. Yep, that will do. Swimmingly. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, fuck. Come on, Jen! Still attack. Flex down. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, baby. Ooh.
楽に勝てたみたいだね
That was clean. Runes Expedition. Okay. I'm sending out the dream team here. Okay. Okay. Boron, you're going out. Boy, fuck you, you're going. Fat boy, you're getting some exercise. Shit, boy. Shit, boy. What's in this room? Oh, nope. Careful. Okay. Oh, yes, quite so. The Legion of Doom. Okay. Players and pimps. Nice. Oh, splendid.
やったぞ
Splendid.
楽に勝てたみたいだね
Nice. Alright, kiddos.
やれやれ
Nice. Almost. Dangerous route.
よし
Time to face the meat grinder.
攻撃の準備を
I believe in hope. That's a 5-point barrage right there. Yeah, do your thing. Do your socks. Woo. Nice. Skills. Oop. Lay it on, sweet.
この野郎
しっかりしろ
これで大丈夫よ。
どうだ
この調子で行きましょう。
Good, good, excellent. I like that. That's what we like to see here, players. Oh boy. Kill formation here. I want Boron on the front lines. We need that big boy. Don't need my gunner up front. Boron going front. That's beautiful. That's what we'd like to see. Alright, hit up.
Oh, 怖くないぞ。
Nice. Go down the front lines. Woke up this
逃がさないで
Set him up. Oh, fuck. Add Wrath. Oh, that's cute. expected. Don't shake your sensual. Oh, you fucking kidding me?
取ってこいよ。 取ってこいよ。
Wow, set up. Here we go.
取ってこいよ。
That's it. That's it,
あ
Morris.
とちょっとだよ。どうしよう。
Bring Hannah out quickly. We need a quick fire up and boost. Okay, she's done.
撃っちゃうぞ。
So one. You got this.
みんな勇気を出して。
Atta boy. Okay. Light him up. While Molten standby. Bust through his armor a bit. Pretty powerful. Incorporate her place at 1.5. Boy, I'll come back on the front line. He's nearing his hero mode. He's about to go ballistic. He'll be great for that. Get my setup ready. Okay. Yeah. Items. No. pull her off the front line. I want Molt on standby. I'm gonna bring up Hannah. She's my powerhouse with heal. Oh shit. Hannah, stay calm. Go on. Lock him. Go on, hit him. You're okay, kid. Come on. Hold it together, hold it together, hold it together. Cute. Okay. Hit him. Hit him where it hurts. Okay. Good boys.
ってこいよ。
That'll work. Okay. Go up or on the two or use the one? Some smokers. Oh, that's cute. I like that something. Oh no, Boron, hold it together, hold it. Oh yeah, leveling up. Oh yeah, Mr. Frames. Oopsie. Down to lowest. Okay. I have to fight some more. Yep. Wars, but just...
僕たちは負けない。
blah, blah, blah. Actually, I'm gonna get the phone line set up here. Come on. Her here. That's gonna be great for later on. Get him. No, shit. Technically, with these guys, you want to get machine gunners on standby. You don't want to have... No. Machine gunners on standby, which is great for that. Great for that. I want... some heavy firepower up front. Right, there was that. Okay. Oh fuck, okay, that's gonna help a lot. No one's spilled your speed. On the front line. Get her up. Get the big boy in the guns. Get the team run up. fuck, I got a little too much motion, boys, no. Alright, do this again, simple. This path can be done, I can knock off again. Asshole, no. Chin pull together. Excellent. Do this one again. Chin, are you injured? Let's put Jin in there. Let's see. Dream team. Let's go.
ましょう。行こう。気をつけましょう。
そろそろだな。
Your turn.
俺の邪魔をするな。
Oh, you useless little shit.
しっかりしろ。
Good. Hit him, big boy. You can do it, player. Fucking useless. Okay, Molt, you're fucking useless. What happened?
怖くないぞ。
Play. Okay, Kyle, you little pussy. Fuck out of here.
持ってこいよ。
いけます。
逃がさないで。
He's nearing that firepower time. Good boy, boy.
を出して。
いいぞ。攻撃の準備を。
撃っちゃうぞ。
逃がさないぜ。取ってこいよ。逃がさないぜ。逃がさないぜ。逃がさないぜ。
みんな勇気を出して。
Get back in there, come on.
これで大丈夫よ。
go the full strike on this bitch. We can manage, we can manage. Okay.
やられてたまるか。取ってこいよ。
みんな勇気を出して。
Not very good at this game anyway.
行こう。よしよし。よし行こう。
来たわ。
Okay. No, I want to say that.
気をつけろ。
隠れないと。守らなきゃ。
気をつけろ。
隠れないと。我慢だ。
気をつけろ。
Land to him. We're on.
止まらない。
We got it.
僕たちは負けない。
Hey boy. You can do this, Mox. Hurry up.
いいぞ。攻撃の準備を。
隠れないと。耐えなきゃ。
Okay.
みんな勇気を出して。隠れないと。耐えなきゃ。みんな勇気を出して。
Suck my dick, man. Suck my dick.
気をつけろ。
今は我慢だ。
気をつけろ。
今は我慢だ。隠れないと。
気をつけろ。
今は我慢だ。隠れないと。
気をつけろ。楽に勝てたみたいだね。よし。
New mission.
Oh. やってやるか。終わったな。
行きましょう。
もう。
Assuming Boran's back inside. It shouldn't be that hard. Let me go find him. Oh, he's not up here, so he's probably hiding in the basement then. Where should go?
Ah, どうかな。ねえねえ。
Oh, malt's out here. Boron, you all down here, little guy? There you are. Hey, kid.
どうでもいいよ。どうでもいいよ。
Good to hear.
ゆっくり待ちましょうか。 なんだわからない。確かに。はい。それは。物資発見なのです。
Oh. Okay, go back to talking with Hannah. Okay. Get your girl. Go talk to your girl.
Nani? 素晴らしいわ。ご機嫌いかが？行きましょう。
Laugh a bit of WAP, we'll get a little bit of motion.
僕たちは負けない。
Alright, slap. Get the formation queued up. Down the front lines.
Oh, 怖くないぞ。
You got this. Take the ball.
行きましょう。
Those are just pretty ones.
行こうぜ。
攻撃の準備を。
What the fuck was that shit? I didn't mean to click that. cooperate with the motion. Or finish the shot.
撃っちゃうぞ。ちょろいちょろい。いくぞ。
ってこいよ。
おしまいです。
Yeah, Bob, you got this.
やられてたまるか。
Okay. Go up. Get a fight. Get a fight. While you're both again, upgrade the mode. Oh yeah. Like. Oh, cute. Hold it. Pummel. Beautiful.
行きましょう。行きましょう。準備ができたら。
Let's see if I can this.
やっちゃうぞ。
あっけなかったな。行こうぜ。
準備ができたら。行きましょう。
ベリマンの野郎。
Excellent.
行きましょう。
いいな。
Remember, if I don't want to do laundry.
眠いわね。ああ。
Okay, I'm hungry. Okay.
眠いわね。ああ。ミャンミャンミャンミャンミャンミャンミャン。ミャン。お洗濯だよ。Meow meow.
So, what do we want to upgrade? Okay, upgrade armor, upgrade trans armor, and I want to upgrade the cannon. That sounds good. There's plenty to do this.
やってやるか。
Well,
私がそばにいるわ。よ。
やれやれ。これでいいだろ。
okay.
も
Oh, okay. Oh, that's not the one I'm. You don't need to talk to him yet. You need to go talk to Hannah. She's nice.
何？
Great.
うやってやるか。
You got him, big boy.
食事だぜ。終わったな。 あとは待つしかないな。
Where to now?
ミャンミャンミャンミャンミャン。
なんだこれ。なんだこれ。悪くないな。よし、行こう。
Okay. Had an introduction joke I wanted to say, but the melatonin hit hard and I can't remember what it was, lol. I don't know. Well, whatever, if you do remember it, lay it into me. I'm all for it. Also, welcome, Dark Flare 1010. Lord forbid a wipe, we'll get a little bit of motion. Alright, okay. We're gonna... Let's go. We're gonna begin this salt, I guess. And this for tonight. With this salt symbol. And of course we get a cutscene. Live like Jin and the children right at the edge of the factory. Yep. This dad's factory. The woman's still doing whatever she wants. Please calm down. Shouldn't get overly worked. Let's see what's going on first. You're right, sorry. The awfully fearsome tanks are among the permanent guards posted at the factory entrance. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna die out here. Figure a female officer emerged from it. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Flamkish of the Special Forces. Yeah, I've seen her. You're responsible for the death of my father, Colonel Pretzel. How dare you oppose the Burman Empire? Jin began to quake with anger at Flam's words. Shut up, you're the one who killed my father. It's presumptuous to compare us to some people of Burma with worthless trash like you. Ooh, okay. Triumph for the ill. Should rather feel honored that this filthy factory served her grand purpose. Just wait, I'll swear on my tail I'll never forgive you. She really is a bad woman, even I can feel that. Thanks, moron. Alright, let's kill him. Hell yeah. Oh, quick one. Alright, I'm gonna swap you over for Jin. Let him get to work. Kyle, I'm gonna take him here. I'm gonna have Jin and Halo be my good gun loadout. I'm gonna let you go up. My full barrage. We're aiming for the tower. Fuck my shit up. Alright. Oh, fear the Reaper. Yeah.
守りを固めろ。
燃えろ。
これ以上のダメージを受け
Nope, not even the fucking soul cannon.
これで大丈夫よ
Get him out of here for fucking Kyle. The guy, kid who can actually nail a target.
逃がさないぜ。待ってこいよ。
Okay.
よし。
One more.
怖くないぞ
Honestly, inhale all. Yeah. Kitties have new cans. I said, yeah, no, we upgraded them to level 7. And I'm about to fuck some shit up. How the fuck do you miss a target? No. Just fuck my shit up, please.
待ってこいよ。
Yeah, there we go. Just fuck my shit up. Okay. Didn't do much. I think I'll just use basic grenade launcher strike. Perfect. Okay, she's not dead. Okay. Oh, fuck me. And get your ass in the game. Skills. Ballad. Okay. Nope. Can't do that yet. Ballad. So have you been? Pretty good, Derek. Pretty good. Keeping it real, I had a whole tangent at the start of the stream regarding the whole Twitch thing, but like, who hasn't done that at that point? It's not like I want to watch this, but hey, I could clip for myself if I ever opt to. Nice. Oh, now Twitch? No, about the same everything. Like the whole, essentially multiple cases of casting couches happening. I mean, I do say casting couches, even going on the VTuber sphere, and the whole VTuber sphere, that's kind of being a thing too. I think Bao was the one to talk about it, Bao the Whale, but apparently there's a bunch of casting couches going on with the VTuber sphere that more popular male streamers convince primarily female VTubers to engage in sexual acts on camera, whether or not they were YouTubers or not, to give them give them rank ups in the Twitch system, right? But outside of that, to me, yes, a lot of VTubers, that's gonna be like the big shebang, but personally to me, I think the biggest one is still that Saeed guy that got sexually assaulted 8 months ago by that, I call her a chigger, because she, or yellow trash, but you name it. She's, that Chinese girl that sounds very masculine and acts very hood and ratchet. And she and another girl basically sexually assaulted a guy 3 times over on camera. And I'm hoping he takes legal precedent, because, like, quite frankly, I could give less of a shit about a lot of the other stuff, because if it's casting couch shit, yes, it may be exploitative, but there's 2 consenting parties, I guess, if you will, and they're both adults. So yeah, as shitty as it is, definitely, it's also a case of you fucking walked into it. I didn't like the ghetto chicks on a normal day, but maybe it's yellow fever. I cannot stand ghetto Asians. Dude, ghetto Asians are the fucking worst. Right? Because imagine trying to be so hard to be black, but blacks are the ones that commit the most amount of hate crimes upon your own race, and they think you are white, so you double down on being black. Also, by the way, did you know she physically abused her younger brother from when he was 8 years old and she was like 15 or 17, and she did that for like 8 years to get him into shape, to whip him up into shape? And then she talks about what man she wants, and she wants basically a guy whose wallet is her wallet and to beat the shit out of him constantly. Yeah, she's a fucking psychopath. Oh, she beat her brother, and then CPS got called, and she and her father had to flee to China because she blamed her father for beating her brother, even though he never laid a hand on her brother, and basically got her father arrested for something that he never did because she was beating him. And guess what? Because she's a woman, or a girl, didn't get shit for it. Not for the sexual assault, not for the beating, not for anything. Oh, and she was promoted by Twitch's industry plant for over a year because she's a Chinese woman, right? Girl boss, and she's also a whore, like a massive, I mean, obviously how she dresses and the way she acts, but she's a massive, basically a Twitch thought, but like a ratchet Twitch thought, right? So she's nothing's coming out of that, right? I think I covered it, like basically I had a whole tangent just to myself to start a stream. I hope Saeed, and that was the man who got molested. I will say it's molestation. I hope he does pursue legal counseling and to go for them, but we know how the fucking court systems operate. I feel like that's the most pressing thing of any of this Twitch shit for the past week, and I'm not gonna include the Hassan shock collar shit because, quite frankly, it was funny while it lasted. Also, guy's a piece of shit. We've known he's a piece of shit. Like this is the thing that gets people off on him. But as for the rest of this whole thing, like I could care, even being in this whole VTuber thing, yes, Twitch stuff were shitbags to VTubers. Okay, Emeru got forcibly kissed upon. That guy who did that basically got his life ruined, rightfully so, but got hunted out like a dog. Then you have this whole casting couch thing with Miskiff, and then of course he also has done some actual possible sexual assault himself, but that's neither here nor there for me to claim. But dude's fucked 7 ways to Sunday, but I'm more disgusted by the people who covered him for years on that. That's what I think we should be talking about in that regard. But the main thing, because I hate the word how everyone's just drama. No, it's criminal action. But the main thing I want to say is, compared to what Bao was talking about, like casting couch with VTubers, which is tangentially related to Miskiff, I personally think in terms of if it was actual sexual assault or sexual, like if it was actual forcible sexual assault or blackmail, then yeah, fucking legal problems. But if it's just if it was just like casting couch shit, yeah, it's scummy, it's a shitty thing to happen, but you still did it. Just like all those women who went after Harvey Weinstein during the Me Too thing. It's like, yeah, dude's a bastard. Simultaneously, you took the dick, you got the deal, you became a starlet. You knew what was going to happen if you took that deal, and you wanted to make it big. So, forgive me for not having the full extent of sympathy, unless it was full-blown assault and rape or blackmail. Right? I know everyone likes to pretend this isn't a thing, but I wonder also, because no names are names, but then we got slowly people coming out of the woodwork, and I have to wonder how many lewd tubers are going to come out of the woodwork, because you already exploit yourself on the daily. Right? Like, this is not the pot calling the kettle black. It's like it would be like a porn star or prostitute at some point saying, which is kind of true for the latter. I can't say it's a nice thing, but it's a choice. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, if someone was to say, hey, this porn, especially when it comes to the lewd tubers that they got involved with this, it's like, hey, you know, if you, and I'm not just talking about, like, you know how lewd tubers operate. They don't just do fucking ASMR for the most part. They will go into just body reveals and shit, because, you know, it's girls. Like, they want to get all the praise, attention, and money. Especially when the only thing they can do is use their body, because that's the easiest way to get it. But when it comes to the lewd tubers and this whole Bao, like what Bao's talking about, is that the way I see it is, yeah, it may still be scummy, but this is to me like a porn star complaining that she got exploited, not raped, but exploited, or a hooker after a transaction. I'm not gonna call them sex workers, but like a hooker after a transaction, complaining that, oh, I was exploited for money. Well, you exploit yourself in the tangential matter. It's a dual party system in that regard. I'm more, once again, my focus is being on Saeed, like, because as a guy who, and I put it on Derek, I did say at the beginning of the stream, you don't need to watch it, but I just like me ranting. Yeah, I've been sexually accosted and harassed and groped upon by women, and moreover, it happened when I was like 15, 16, 17. Like, I was a minor when this shit happened to me, and it was groping. I was not raped. It was groping, and I was clothed. So there's that. But need I mind you, even like as disgusting as it was, like for the groping part, they were like in their late teens, early 20s. But as for the sexual accosting, which is just more so saying things to me, that was a bunch of 2 60-year-old women basically standing right in front of me, getting really close to me, talking about my dick, and I was 15. And I know the double standard, because when I told my parents, they made cougar growling noises. The thing was funny. I said, by the way, you know my older sister, the one that's 18 and is an adult, that you jumped in to protect when some guy at a coffee shop was just taking photos of her at a distance? And you got the police involved with that too, and you were so concerning about her, and I should be there by her side. Where's that same energy, huh? Right, I'm an actual minor. Yeah. Same, I had a chick come on to me when I worked at McDonald's at 17 or whatever. She was shocked when I pushed her. Yeah. I mean, especially now, like, yes, I know I've said before in Lolly's chat that, like, yes, I do sim post after, like, lewd art of hentai figures, like, yeah, maybe of, like, waifus and shit, right? But truth be told, IRL, I'm very much not interested in dating anymore. I mean, black-pilled, as the kids will call, as the chuddy buddies call it. And I guess maybe I'm just so tired of women just dealing with shit through my personal dating experience and just how things are. I feel you on this one. Like, girls think that guys want them all the time, and girls equally want the sun, the moon, stars, and June, and they want it all the time. and nothing should affect them. And they're shocked when a guy just doesn't have any interest in them, even if they're conventionally attractive, not by their standards, but just by conventional standards. And truth be told, I just don't think it's something. I mean, no matter how much we talk about, double standards, it doesn't fucking change, right? There's not going to be enough guys willing to come out there to just lambast or do social shit. And personally, it's just like feminism. How can it easily be turned and routed around by socialists or Marxists to fuck up furthermore the gender and sort of the sex gap between men and women. And it's for like, yeah, they even do it when they're dating. In fact, I think they purposely do it when you are taken. It's like a power. It's kind of like a power mentality or some weird herd mentality. Because if you've ever seen herd animals or omnivores or even some predators, like lions, for example, they have a harem of women, but like, I guess human instincts that once a man's taken, it's just like, girls want to see if they can create for themselves. Like, the greatest thing they could do is destroy another woman. Or in their mind, and whether or not how things turned out, I'm just trying to put that in just plain retrospective standards there, Derek. I'm just seeing, like, I personally, I keep going back to it, I don't care about a lot of the other Twitch shit. When I heard that, because I didn't care much to begin with, because I'm like, okay, I'm not in these positions of power to abuse someone. Not like I would, but I'm saying, like, it's not me or someone I know who's fucking in this, or nor is someone I know who's exploited, so it doesn't affect me. But Saeed getting, like, touched up, I don't know the guy, nor do I watch him, or he's a moderator, for God's sake. The dude, I get him, like, in that regard. I think the funny thing is, it was, of all the big names to cover shit, even the slop ones like Asmongold, who just sit there in front of the computers all the time and just read off articles and go, bro, yeah, bro, how terrible, bro. No, the first one to say anything was Gundam. It's a Gundam. The dude takes his time to make videos. Does a full-length video, and Gundam reiterates something he's already reiterated many times over. The day he realized that he as a man is worth jack nor shit, and whether he lives or dies, is the moment he got raped. He got roofied and raped by a woman. Because she told him that, no one's gonna believe you. I'll say, despite how like him said about me, I've never cheated on a chick I was dating. I mean, I think, honestly, there's more. I mean, you and I know that even if there was option cheat, guys typically hardly cheat unless they themselves have plenty of options. If you've fought to get someone, you don't really want to lose them. That equally means we are very vulnerable to being, cheated on ourselves. That's just for the typical guy, not of like a stud or superstar that everyone chases. But I will say, I don't think I'd hold it to you, man. Like, a lot of guys don't think like that. And honestly, if you don't, if it doesn't cross your mind, you're a good man. And then again, the only time I'd ever be a homewrecker to a woman is if she was a lesbian, because I can take two birds with one stone, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, okay, we gotta kill the Nazi German chick. By the way, she does this German bitch. By the way, she does return in later games, and I don't want to say it's an One-san to Jin here, but she does become, like, in the third game, and spoilers, because I have played a bit of the third game, which is the newest release, and I think the final in the trilogy, she's actually a support character. She's a sniper. She's pretty good. I like her. But yeah, we're gonna have to kill her right now, or set her on fire. Yeah, Fuga has 2 sequels. It had a sequel in 22 or 21. When Lolling Shoto played this, the sequel just came out. This year, it became a trilogy this year with Fuga 3, and it goes into full-blown wormhole territory. Like, it was leading into it already from off the hop, but like it really goes into like, hey, this is how it connects with all the little universes in the Little Bronx Tale, which is its own franchise, which has all of the games that are featured throughout the whole Little Bronx series, going all the way back to Tail Concerto back in 1998. So, if you are interested at all, like, dude, this whole thing is like its own multi-lineage it's kind of like, think of it like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in a way, where Fuga, despite being the largest of the series, I mean, it's the one that has the sequels. Tail Concerto, there's Concerto, and then there's, I forgot, I forgot the other one, but they're all connected. I think it was like in JoJo's where it's its own standalone arc or series for each part. And Fuga is the longest one because Fuga became the most popular. Initially, Fuga 1 failed on release during its initial release, but through word of mouth and time, and also through passion of the company, Fuga would eventually get a sequel. Now, granted, it is a furry game, so a lot of furries got hopped up on it. But the thing you gotta realize is with Japanese furries, is that kimonos are, as I believe it's called the kimono, they're not, like, yes, they do fursuiting, but they're stupidly rich. I mean, there's the whole kimono car club meet they do at a Yakasuba racetrack. I've seen photos of it. It's pretty nuts. But unlike over here, Japanese kimonos tend to be pretty solid in terms of their track record, and they haven't had any con problems or predator problems as far as I'm aware of. I mean, as far as I know, this is Japan after all. I don't speak Japanese in full, but they, unlike us over here, their furries aren't exactly they don't look like degenerates. It's like Japan's homosexuals compared to ours, where you got a good majority over here that are just completely fucking nuts and sick perverts. The way they act, the way they dress, the things they do, and things they're into, especially, that can go into the illegal territory, illicit territory, which a lot of the time it does. But over there, as far as I'm aware, like, they just act like very nonchalant. Like, think of, if you've ever seen Kids in the Hall, that little comedy skit, they're like Scott Thompson over there, as far as I'm aware of. And so the furries, they're very much like a Scott Thompson of furries, where they're very, yes, you know what they are, but they're very easy to get along with. Oh, have they used the ball pit yet? No, they haven't jumped in the pit. Oh, fuck. I gotta do the slop thing that all the VTubers do and react to Internet Historian on stream and pretend I haven't watched it a million one fucking times, because I love the dashcon, the Method Man jump in the pit edit he does for that. Fuck, it's still one of my favorite ones. Just have the Dutch angle, the jump in the pit. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, no, as for the crossdresser, I mean, I don't know if the Japanese have the same amount of categories for their kimonos as they do for crossdressers, but I mean, I just try not to. The art's, like for example, this is kimono art. Like, a lot of kimono art, you'll notice it's very soft. It's very, not like, I'm not trying to say like chibi soft or cute, like, it's very flowing. It looks painted a lot of the time. They don't really do hard lines or CGR, or like the typical art styles you'd see over here. Like, I think the best way you can say is if you've played not Zenless Zone Zero, I'm trying to think what the name is called. It's a Chinese one, but there's a cat character called Ak, and he's a medic. You'll notice his style of design is very different. It's a gacha, but his design is very, not as hard lines, not many hard lines. It's very flowing, very soft. Another example would be the in Fate Grand Order Moon, or Half Moon, I believe it was, the wolf race, and there's Paxti's his name. He's the wolf rifleman. His, like, you'll notice with his design, like, outside of his clothing, is very hardly you can find any solid lines on his body. It's very, like, that's what kimono art is. Kimono art's very flowing, very gentle. So when they do it, it's you can very much tell when it's a Japanese artist and when it's not going to be a Japanese artist. And yes, I have delved into furries. I'm not a furry myself. I just know furries and know, like, I was actually friends with a furry in high school. Cool guy, actually. And yes, he was a tech bro. But no, him and I just talked the shit back then. I know a lot about furries, and I think one of my favorite webcomics was a furry webcomic. That's Sabrina Online. I'm gonna be fully upfront on that one. But you can very much tell in different styles of things. Honestly, and I just to keep on this tangent one last time, if furry artists weren't so fucking expensive, I would have hired probably one to have done the avatar. Yes, keep it human, keep it kimono like this, because they can do human art pretty well. Like, I'm talking about like a sane one, a very popular one who doesn't have like demons in the closet, but like a furry artist who knows what they're doing, because like a lot of them do have like some like proper art training. I mean, hell, a lot of them actually, a lot of the older ones come from design school for marketing. So personally, I would have had one of them do the design work for me for the artwork if I didn't want to go full anime style with mine, and into a full anime style. The problem is because a lot of the older artists, because the problem with me with a lot of artists' art style, I love Hanazoku, the guy who did my art. Thing is, a lot of them are still trained in the new style of digital art, and it just looks too polished and too sheen for me. I wanted something like Araki's art, or like how Madhouse did Hellsing's animation for the characters, where there's more line and there's more lines of detail and more skeletal structure visible, the musculature is not just like a single, like, you know, piece of blocks. They're more carved and more linear, more carved out, more nuance to the definition and tone of the muscles and how they're taught. I wanted that done, but the thing is, you can't really find artists like that in the VTubing sphere or in PNG tubing. I wanted that, but I tried as many frame of reference as I could. Like, listen, can you give me some cheek indents, or can you, for like my facial cheeks here, right? And to them, it's hard for them to comprehend, because it's such an oblong style. But if you do with like furry artists, like they can fucking nail it to a cross. They're talented. Like, they're talented in what they do. It's just, I imagine approaching them is going to be, first off, expensive, and number two, it's like, how do you convene with someone who does what they do, especially how generous some of the shit can get? It's like, you probably heard a lot of horror stories, and I'm like, I just want to have a character that's this, right? But then, of course, if you're going to charge me like 4 figures, I'm not going to pay it. I'm like, I'd rather get a nice set from a decent artist than go to a master artist and pay $1,500 for a single piece. Like, I don't have the money to do that, and I don't really intend to. Even if I got money or became large enough to, when I do go for the hopefully if I get big enough for a 3D model, you can start, you know, or 2D model, and have a fully operating VTuber, you know, structure. I would prefer a bit more detail, but I don't want to spend tens of thousands or like multiple thousands of dollars in the model, right? I already have the sheet and everything set up. I just want the rigging done to just be kind of me. Anyway, going back to what, like, we're going here is this. Yeah.
ジンはしばらくうつむいていたが
Oh yeah, so by the way, Jin's gonna light her on fire.
倒れ込んだフラムにフラムは子供たちをぎっと睨みよろよろ
Here we go. Yep, here we go. Yeah, for example, like these title card art pieces here, they're I mean, Derek, I'm out to finish up for the night, but these title card art pieces, they're designed by kimono artists. Like, I can go to the catalog here and just quickly show you, but you will see that they are designed by kimono artists, and they are. You can see the style here. If you're still here, you can definitely take a look. So let me just go down to like the most recent one we just had with Flam's Defeat. You can kind of see that. Well, maybe not with this one. No, that's not it. End cards. There we go. The end cards. That's what I want. This is what they typically look like. Yeah, I'm still here. Must give view time, yeah. Give me the views. Supports me in the algorithm. But yeah, no, like I was just to finish it up here, like Rikose. This is what kimono looks like. Like a style of it, right? You can see it's very soft, like you don't really see the lines that would typically accent the jawline of a character, right? It's very flowing, very faded, kind of like a pastel, like to everything here. Very soft, very warm. And then again, there are different artists who do this. Like you can see a more rough sketch design, but it's not they don't really connect the full jawline structure. Like, do you have to have like loose circles for the art to make it kind of flow out like they have fur on them, even though they don't really have their fur defined? Especially with kimono, like kimonos don't really, as far as where kimono artists don't tend to really also, yeah, it's like Valkyria Chronicles look, at least the original, yeah. And another thing with kimono artists that you'll notice is that they don't accent the snouts, unless it's like a certain angle shot. But even then, even though like he's a kid, but like it's still a very short, round bubble, like. It's kind of like the old Disney cartoons, right? It's kind of like how they made the snouts they weren't as prominent, they weren't very anthropomorphic, they're very more cartoonish, but it just kind of flows into it, if you will. Like with Malt here, right? If you got rid of the little black dot here, and just kind of make like a little line like this, where you can see kind of the artist kind of faded into it, you could basically make Malt into a male, like into a human male, within, or a Neko, or not even I know he's a dog. What would be then? An Inu, I guess. What do they call the people with just dog ears? Like the Bao Bao twins. Like I don't know whether that's called again. I just forgot. It's not Neko because she'd be Neko. Kyle here's Neko. Once again, you just kind of like take the nose and then maybe close the front snout in here. You would have his jawline. You'd have his jaw structure. You'd be almost like human, just with some slight modifications. Dog. Well, not okay. It's not the term, but you get what I'm saying, right? I guess that's what the difference between kimono art and like Western furry art is, because like with Western furry art, it's very much known. Of course, there are exceptions to the rule where like you get the extra detailed kimono artists where they will add snouts, and that is typically found in B-stars, where I guess it is meant to be more animalistic in their design approach. But yeah, you'll see differences between the two. Also, so we also got my boy here, Jim Macchiato, and I wanted to just have a little spotlight on him too. He's the of the two characters who are the literally me's of this group. Him and Kyle are definitely the literally me's. Personality and shit wise, like him and I kind of act very similar. Like we're both very autistic about machinery. Dude walks in the tank. First thing he fucking does is fixes the Sheena's toy here. Right? Doesn't understand when she's thanking him. Just walks away to go fiddle with more stuff. Like I love him so much. He's my broski. Kyle, of course, kind of just like me in the sense like he's a loser, right? And then I'm going back to the Jin here, yeah. So I was very excited to get him on the stream here, and just. When we will complete the team for White Boy Summer very soon, we're still waiting for the next character to come along. He won't be for a little bit longer, but he's I think his name Fritz? No, Brits. Brits Strudel, which of course the running gag in the series is that the characters are last names typically, or sometimes their first names are named after food. Like it's a lot of culinary names, right? It's a game with a French setting. But it's made by Japanese, and of course Japanese love to do little puns with the naming, so yeah. But we got through everything, and I think from here we're going to just close it down, call it a night. I'm going to save up the game and just close up shop. I have the day off tomorrow. I might stream midday. I'm not sure if I will, but if I do, I don't. I got some chores around the house. Alrighty, I'll play you some music on the way out. I'm not sure if you listen to my super hot mixtape. I drop on every stream, but if you want to, I'm just gonna hop on over back to this, and and I will see you. Actually, anything planned for Halloween? I think I asked before. I don't have any horror games set up. I mean, this was all impromptu.
Okay, hold up, wait a minute. All good, just a week ago. Crew at my house, and we party every weekend. So on the radio, that's my favorite song. Make me bounce around like.
To play. Yeah, no. Going back to what I was saying, no, I didn't set up anything for Halloween. I usually have to plan a month ahead, and as you know, this October I started streaming. I made my inaugural debut, and I mean, that was only like 2 weeks ago I did that, so I just don't really have anything set up for it. I do want to say I am taking my time with Fuga. I will probably deal with a lot of the games I do have. I think it depends whether or not first, whether I get a controller first or if I just keep playing this. The more I work into more streams, doing more streams of different variety. Over the game streams, I think next up we're going to be running into either, if I get a controller, I'm going to be playing I Want to Hug the Gator, because fuck it, I just want to play that game. I just want to play for the shitpost. But mainly, I think I'll be playing either Cyberpunk or Ace Combat 7, one of the two. Because I need to satiate my jetism, right? And I need to get that a little bit satiated right now. But as for Halloween, no, I don't think I'll have anything planned for Halloween, but I will say as for the music for Halloween, I probably will just end up playing Oingo Boingo. Because, fuck, I do like Oingo Boingo. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. I'm pretty pooched. Good night.
And after 3 days of drinking with Larry Love, I just get an inkling to go on home. So I'm walking down Cold Harbor Lane, head hung low, 3 or 4 in the morning. The sun's coming up and the birds are out singing. I let myself into my pad, wend my way up that spiral staircase and stretch out nice on the Chesterfield. Pithecanthropus erectus already on the CD player, and I just push that remote button to sublimity and listen to the sweet sculptural rhythms of Charles Mingus and J.R. Monrose and Jackie McLean duet on those saxophones, and the sound makes its way out the window, mingling with the traffic noises outside, you know. All of a sudden I'm overcome by a feeling of brief mortality. 'Cause I'm getting on in the world, coming up on 41 years, 41 stony gray steps towards the grave. You know, the box awaits its grisly load. Now I'm gonna be food for worms. And just like Charles Mingus wrote that beautiful piece of music epitaph for Eric Dolphy, I say, so long, Eric. So long, John Coltrane and Charles Mingus. So long, Duke Ellington and Lester Young. So long, Billie Holiday and Ella Fitzgerald. So long, Jimmy Reed. So long, Muddy Waters. And so long, Howlin' Wolf.
Woke up this morning, got yourself a gun. Your mama always said you'd be the chosen one. She said you 1 in a million, you got to burn the shine. But you were born under a bad sign with a blue moon in your eyes. And you woke up this morning, all that love had gone. Your papa never told you about right and wrong. But you're looking good, baby. I believe that you're feeling fine. Shake my body, born under a bad sign with a blue moon in your eyes. So sing it now. Woke up this morning. See ya, woke up this morning. The world turned upside
head down to your toes. Like some boys trying to tell you there's something you should know. Last night you was flying, but today is so low. And at times like these makes you wonder if you'll ever know the meaning of things as they appear to the others. Wives, husbands, mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers. Don't you wish you'd